Once upon a time, in a faraway land where wishing still worked, there was a kingdom. It wasn't much to look at. It wasn't big, but it wasn't small either. It was, as convicted felon Goldilocks would say, just right. But it was a boring kingdom with even more boring problems. No amount of magic or whimsy could have readily fixed that. But there was magic, and there was accounting. Lots and lots of accounting.
I don't think we have enough in the budget for another tea set. Let me just find the spreadsheet.
But the teapot is singing! Really singing! Listen!
Cora, please don't open the teapot. And you were the one who suggested that it could sing in last week's meeting.
You got me there, but I wanted something cutesy, like a music box, not a full-on ballad.
It's not my department. God, you're scattering my papers.
Yeah, I'm scattering them with purpose. You're no fun.
That's the budget for this week. Give me that. I'm going to need you to leave my office if you're going to do this again.
But it's your department. You handle the money.
And you handle the office correspondence. That doesn't give you the right to barge into my office and throw around my papers like confetti. If you want something to be done about that teapot, take it up with the magical claims department.
Jill, listen, you and I both know that we can't just ask them to fix it.
Could you please... Why are you putting teacups on my desk?
'Cause my hands are full and your desk is empty. I mean, I know I promised not to ask for anything over the top, but if I have to hear it singing about having guests over one more time, I'm going to scream. Just listen to it.
It's not necessary.
See what I mean?
Wonderful. Lovely. Can you please leave?
Fine. See you at the office meeting.
Office what?
You heard me. Oh, is this your bluebird?
Oh my god. Are you sure that's even alive? Or mine?
It was in the hallway. I'll leave it on your desk.
Don't do that. Oh my god. No. Is it still alive?
Office meeting in the...
Do you need some water? Here, let me fix this so you're not on top of my papers.
Water, please!
Hopefully these teacups aren't cursed or whatever. I mean, wouldn't be of too much harm. Let me just pour a bit of water from my cup.
That sounds suspicious. But water's water.
Now what's going on?
Office meeting at 7:20 a.m. in the Giant Shoe conference room. Bring a notepad and pen.
7:21. Bianca's gonna kill me. Why didn't you... wait. Oh, yeah.
Your office is way too far from Bianca's. It's kinda difficult to do.
I know. Better hurry then.
What about me?
You can just... I don't know. Rest here or something. Just don't attack my papers. I'll ask Astrid to pick you up.
Hey, lady! There's a muffin on your desk! Can I call dibs? Ugh, she's gone.
I'm sorry, Emily. Bianca, please don't be at me.
Jill! Chill out. It's all good. You're just the person I wanted to see. You're a couple of minutes and 12-ish seconds late, but I won't hold that against you. How's the family?
I don't have...
Oh, right. But I'm glad you're here. Got a lot of big news today. Grab a seat and some tea.
Tea? But the pot is still, you know...
Have you tried asking it politely?
Or turning it on and off again.
That usually works.
There's no off switch for this, Mina.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Cora. I didn't mean to.
Okay, jiggle the handle then.
Sure. Wait, no! My blouse is covered in tea! Sasha, how could you?
Astrid, hey! One of your bluebirds crashed by my office. Could you take care of him?
Sure thing.
Good morning, team. Good to see you all this early in the morning. Now that I've gotten you all here, let's go over the important things first, shall we? Now, where is my giant whiteboard? Perhaps Gabrielle would know? Gabrielle, I put it in your office, right?
Gabrielle, the office artist, a former portrait artist for the upstairs. Her recent artistic shift led to a very tragic demotion to the downstairs. But that doesn't stop her from drawing.
Gabrielle, are you awake?
I think so. Is this meeting over yet?
My whiteboard is in your office, right?
Yep,
Mind wheeling it in?
of course.
She's gonna need to chill out with the dry erase markers. At least 5.2% of the budget is dedicated to them.
That much? Phew, I thought the birds were expensive.
It's not that much. Think about it, Astrid. Would oil paints work better? Watercolors?
Oh, don't be so discouraging. Art is a fantastic talent to have, even if it is a little bit unorthodox.
I mean, she was from the upstairs. Art's, subjective.
You might want to take a deep breath before you look at this, because it's going to knock the air right out of your lungs. Here's my newest work, The King to the Surf.
Wow, Gabrielle. That's a dog? Two dogs. Or,
It's Cubism. I read about it in a book covered in coffee stains. It's a portrait of His Royal Highness in the lens of a common root farmer. It shows how disturbing
Does
art...
the common root farmer have glaucoma?
It's a metaphor, dear Sasha, for the tortured human soul under the cataclysmic nature of royal pain and deprivation of...
Well, it's fascinating, Gabrielle. Very modernist. Very different from the portraits from the upstairs.
Don't patronize me, Sasha. This could be one of my better works, even with the use of these dry erase markers.
In the meantime, let's do our morning calisthenics. Up and out of your seats, folks. It's time to stretch.
Ugh, but I haven't even finished my puzzle yet.
And in that moment, Helena walks in, the oldest of them all, face ringed in wrinkles and sugar-sweet smiles.
Whoa. No need to rise to see me. Sit on down. Pretend I was here already. You are all too kind. Gabrielle, what lovely artwork.
Helena, good to see you. You're a bit late? More than a couple
And you're too wide awake. Why don't you take a nap?
Oh, well, I would, but...
Lovely to see you all this early in the morning. What did I miss?
oh, Helena, good to see you. Could you please help me silence this thing?
No need to worry, child. I was wondering why you were trying to half Nelson a teapot. Could you please hand it over to me?
Helena, you're performing miracles again. You got Bianca to fall asleep.
If she's asleep, does this mean we can leave? Like, is there any precedent for this?
Hang on, let me check my back catalog of notes. This could take a couple of hours.
As much as I like to claim seniority, I think it would be best for Cora to decide.
Wait, me? That's a lot of responsibility and, oh, what the heck? Meeting adjourned.
I heard meeting?
And she's awake.
Well, we tried our best. Cora, be a dear and pass me a cup of tea.
Of course.
Now that momentary distraction is over, let's get into our agenda today. Helena, would you mind staying standing?
Whatever for? Is it important?
I have a very special announcement. After nearly 70 years working for the Kingdom of Perrault, I am proud to announce something monumental. Starting this Saturday, Helena will finally retire from her position in our Magical Claims Department.
I beg your pardon? When was I supposed to find out about this? snail nail doesn't really do it anymore.
It's on the agenda. I thought I passed them out.
You didn't. You were the one that passed out. High five me, Sasha.
Ew, no.
Haha, very funny, Cora. Could you pass them out for me?
Yeah, sure.
Helena, I wish I wasn't the one to tell you this. It's out of my hands.
But you're the one I vouched for all those years ago. I was the one that helped you make the prince's sweet 6th birthday party a smashing success. They all said that pigs would fly, but I knew you could do it. And while pigs did fly at that ceremony, you figuratively soared.
Helena, it's not like that. Look. I'll make it up to you. The only way I know how. You'll still be a part of our team, coaching our newest recruit.
Recruit? Already? So much for respecting your elders.
They're a recent graduate from the same magical school that you went to. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Thomasin Tarantul. Come on out and say hello, Thomasin.
Oh.
Thomasin just graduated at the top of her class at Mugwort School of Magic and Motor Vehicles Commission. I don't mean to step on any toes, but her thesis was on the power of deception. Care to say some words, Thomasin?
There is an imposter in this room.
Great. Why don't you take a seat? A round of applause for Thomasin.
You're too polite.
Oh god, no. She's heading this way.
Might I please take this opportunity to take this seat?
I'd rather you not.
Great. Thanks.
Bianca, whatever happened to the wonderful whimsy magic, the friendship, the pageantry, the pigs flying?
It's a thing of the past, Helena. Whimsy went out of style years ago, as did the pigs. It's time we introduce some more groundbreaking magic to the company. Plus, we need more fresh faces.
Fresh faces? But Bianca, I thought you...
Helena, don't make this harder than it needs to be.
Making this harder? Bianca, I thought I meant more to you than just a worker under your thumb.
Helena.
I thought you were better than those kids running the place upstairs.
Oh, Antoine. How nice to see your face again. And right on cue, according to the agenda.
This is the Public Relations Department? I thought it was the stables at first.
Well, we do need some better lighting, but that can easily be fixed.
It appears that you'll need far more than that. Regardless, I have come to bring this important message to you and your downstairs team.
Couldn't you have sent a bluebird? Oh, we've got plenty of them.
You use bluebirds? How aged. I thought they were extinct, like dinosaurs and Borders bookstores.
Listen here, you upstairs boy. They are some of the finest birds you will ever see, and I will...
Astrid, sit down!
Get off me!
How dignified. It seems that my guess that this was the stables was not too far off, judging by that country bumpkin.
I'll show you dignity, you stuffed shirt.
Antoine, please, be mindful of the agenda and the audience, and continue. Astrid, take 5.
Let this be known, His Royal Highness King Charles the 33rd has decreed that his son, Prince Charles the 34th, shall... Who is speaking?
Helena, I thought you fixed it! Helena?
Where did she go?
In her defense, Bianca did publicly fire her.
Yeah, why did you publicly fire her, Bianca?
Don't look at me. I'm not at fault here.
And who would be at fault then? After all, this is your team. Now silence that teapot before I call the guards.
I can handle this.
My goodness!
Okay, that was unnecessary.
You killed her!
Gabrielle, why are you going to the whiteboard? We're still in the meeting.
I need to document this the only way I know how. Pass me the dry erase red.
She looked at me in the eye when she killed that teapot. In the eyes. Just when I thought she was gone for good.
You are all ridiculous. I've seen more restraint in a circus. If there are no more interruptions, let me finish my statement. Now then, There's to be a ball to celebrate the prince's birthday at this time this Saturday.
This Saturday? Couldn't you have told us this much earlier, you stuffed shirt?
Sasha, calm down. Let me handle this. Antoine, why were you unable to tell us earlier?
I just got the news continuing, which not only was celebrated the anniversary of his birth, but also the anniversary of the Storybrooke Truce, which will be commemorated by a marriage proposal.
Ooh, a marriage! We get to plan a wedding. I've always wanted to plan a wedding. I've prepared some scrapbooks and lookbooks just for the occasion. Let me go to my desk and...
Hold it! Don't you know how to contain yourself, woman?
Well, don't you know not to interrupt me when I'm in full party planner mode?
Cora, please sit down.
Do I have to?
Yes, Cora.
Okay. Jeez. Proceed.
Your pitiful team will be in charge of planning what the king deems a meet-cute between the prince and the Princess Elidia of the city-state of Andersven. It will be a ball, yes, but the purpose of it is to ensure that the kingdom not only celebrates the heir to the throne, but the promise of future peace in the land.
I'm sorry. Did I hear you call my team pitiful? Excuse me?
Oh, she's rolling up the sleeves of her blazer. This is serious.
Oh, goodness.
Antoine, you might be an errand boy for the royal advisor, but that does not give you the right to insult the best department in this kingdom. Helena, give him a warning blast of whimsy.
I don't think she's still in the building.
Thank you for the clarification, Jill. Thomason, could you give us some whimsy?
That's above my skill set. I can kill him if you want, or maybe ask Jill to do it.
What?
And that proves my point. I'll leave these other details on the table for you all to consult. That being said, Bianca, could you please follow me upstairs in the meantime? The royal advisor wants to see you. Immediately.
Sure. Meeting adjourned, everyone. That wasn't a part of the agenda, right, Shyla?
No, it appears not.
In the 10 or so years Bianca had been a public servant, she had only been to the hallowed halls of the upstairs castle twice, and it was as if
nothing has changed.
The same arched windows, the same polished floors, even the same unflattering portrait of the king, painted by a certain artistic co-worker, hung up on the wall near the stairs.
I thought there were renovations.
It's a slow process. Budgetary cuts have made it far more complicated.
Is that why I'm here? To be reminded of that?
It's out of my hands. His royal advisor's office is the first door on the right.
You look scared, Antoine. Why?
None of your concern. Now, go. Go on, shoo.
Meanwhile, it turns out Helena was not, in fact, out of the building.
Helena, I thought you left.
Oh, nonsense, Jill, dear. The castle itself could be destroyed and I would never leave. I'd still be here, pacing back and forth. Mind if I sit in your office a bit?
Of course. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you. Ah, it appears there's a little bluebird on your desk. How cute. Astrid must be looking for him.
Lady, could I have some of your muffin?
Sure.
Oh, magically delicious.
What did they say at the meeting? I left once that man-child from upstairs started speaking. Anything interesting?
Well, we have a ball to plan. Almost the whole kingdom is invited, excluding the serfs and whatever common folk that don't fit the bill. And a marriage proposal / meet cute rom-com type thing.
Ooh, how lovely! That sounds like it's going to be a bit complicated. Do you think you could handle that, Jill?
I think so. I hope.
Ooh, it appears there's a guest at your door. Astrid, so good to see you.
Good morning, Helena. Sorry to bother you two, but I'm here to pick up the bluebird.
You look a bit flustered. Is everything all right?
That kid from upstairs. Oh, I could have socked him.
Now, Astrid, I completely understand, but we need to remember diplomacy here.
Let me finish, Helena. I know, he's a dime a dozen, but I can't wait until the kingdom will see how useless he is and send him packing. Oh, better yet, exile. Oh, it's been a while since they've done one of those. It ought to be a fun one.
Exile?
Yes, exile. I can't keep all these things in track. After all, I am nearly 900 years old, but what? It's been 5 years since the last one? It was all over the papers.
Oh, I don't read that much anymore. I know the details from Shyla. Here's the bluebird. Good to see you again, Astrid.
Bye.
Thanks for the muffin, Toots.
What a ball and a marriage proposal! It's going to take a lot of magic to make that all run properly.
And money.
It'll require a lot of whimsy, too. I'll try to coax Bianca into allowing more of that into the plan.
Helena, you old bag. Who cares about whimsy? Whimsy is nothing compared to the power of persuasion and deception. Isn't that right, Jill?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Now, Thomasin, there's no need to start fights with your co-workers. It'd be a shame if a Mugwart's valedictorian was caught misusing her magic, wouldn't it?
I suppose so, but you have no real power here.
But am I not your new mentor? Now, come along, Thomasin. I shall show you to your new office.
There's no need to hold my hand. I know where I can go.
Well, it's the principal.
The exile worked. The protection worked. I'm doomed.
Doomed.
Bianca, you're back. Did everything go well?
Cora, could I talk with you for a second? In my office?
Sure.
Oh, hey boss. I'm just gonna wheel this back into your office if you don't mind.
No sweat, Gabrielle. Just lock the door behind you when you leave. Cora and I need to talk.
Sure.
Bianca, what's the matter? Do you need a coffee, tea, hard liquor?
I need to scream into an abyss, Cora. We're screwed. I need you to keep this between us. Don't tell Jill. Don't tell Gabrielle. Don't even tell the bluebirds in the hallway. Actually, especially, don't tell the bluebirds. We're being downsized.
Downsized? Us? You're kidding. Come on, this has to be a lie. We can't be...
We are, Cora. Ugh. Who knew that excessive military spending could lead to extremely detrimental budget cuts in other departments?
But we're still holding the ball. We're obligated to do that, right?
We still have to. But the way the advisor described it, this could very well be our last hurrah.
And if we mess up?
We can't.
Why don't you want me to tell the others? Surely they'd want to know that they would face the same fate as us. Maybe even worse.
It'll bog down our proceedings. Pink slips left and right, valuable workers lost, and even more new people who don't know what they're doing. Thomasin is already enough.
I see. So, what do I do then?
Plan the best party we ever could. I want us to go all out. Call up that Thomasin chick. See what she's capable of as a magician.
I thought you knew about her capabilities.
Hiring and firing is not my department. It's the advisor. Now, go get that lookbook of yours and get to work.
But what about you?
Give me a couple of minutes to sulk in my office. I need it.
Of course.
What on earth did Gabrielle draw on that board? It looks like a T-Rex is vaulting an elephant.
And so the rest of the day faded as the clock struck 5 in the evening. With mere days remaining until the ball, dread was the best word to describe the aura of the office. But, like clockwork, the office workers left their desks, gathered their cloaks, and called for carriage rides home. But not everyone was planning on leaving.
Jill, you're still here.
You sound surprised. It's because...
Your office is far from mine, right? How's the budget going?
Fine. I've allocated quite a bit for the whole party. It'll take too long to explain, and honestly, I don't feel like many of you guys know how any of this works. But all the files are in the outbox. So far, it looks like we have to send 20,000 invitations.
Have you seen Sasha's cloak?
You guys are still dating? After the teapot thing this morning, I assumed you were...
Yeah, it's a bit of a on and off relationship. But, I'm not getting it for her. I'm hiding it.
Why would you...
Well, first, she tricked me to spill tea on me at the meeting, and then she did the one thing I can't let slide. She stole my coffee this morning. No one steals my caramel macchiato with 3 sugars, 2 syrups, and oat milk and gets away with it. So, I'm hiding it on Thomason's desk.
Cora, don't do that. You can always get a new drink and not haze your coworkers. And she found the coat, and now she's running to that desk. Oh boy. Oh no. Cora!
You know what? I don't need this. I'm not gonna ask.
Listen, if she comes back, tell her I've already called a carriage and there's spiders. Somebody's get them off of me.
Cora!
Get them off of me. They're on my arms. They're huge. They're crawling on me. They're on my back. Get them off of me.
Oh my god.
I don't see any spiders on you, except... Thomason?
What? Oh, is something wrong?
Reverse that spell immediately.
Why? She went to my desk and touched my belongings. Ergo, she gets the curse of the spiders.
Thomason, you're torturing her. That's not our department.
So you think that it's fine to do things without punishment? No equivalent exchange? If she were to steal something from me, would you have cared?
It was a prank, Thomason.
Sorry, Thomason. I didn't mean to do that. It was just a prank.
You know, it sure didn't look like one.
Leave her alone. I'm the one you want to torture, not her. She's innocent.
That's true, but it's best to send a warning. But what good are warnings nowadays?
They're gone. Oh my god. Thank goodness. They're off me. Oh my god.
Thomason, don't you ever do that again. There are consequences you need to face. Do you understand me? You have every right to be angry, but sending spiders on a coworker?
Fine. I'm sorry, Cora. It won't happen again. But what about an enemy? What about someone who's actually wronged you?
Thomason?
You're all over me now. Hundreds of invisible spiders. They're on my arms and legs.
Why aren't you in pain? Come on, Jill, scream. Spiders are scary, aren't they?
You've done far worse than that, I would know.
Then why don't you scream? Or are you too weak for that?
That's not the magic I want to see in my department. And yes, I said my department.
Helena, I thought you left for the night.
I'm always going to be here, like it or not. Thomason, you look a bit cranky. Take a nap.
Don't use that baby magic on me, you...
A simple sleeping spell. She'll wake up soon. Best to leave her be and leave immediately. I can handle her on my own, but you 3 might not be able to.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Helena, can you hand me Sasha's cloak?
Of course. Now hurry home. I advise putting ointment on the areas of that spell. Jill, are you okay? That spell, let me reverse it.
They're gone.
Jill, I'm gonna drive you back home, okay? Helena, do you need a ride too?
No, I'll be quite fine. I do appreciate it. Be sure to lock the door behind you when you leave. I'm more than capable of handling Thomason. She needs some... counseling.
I'll call a carriage. Where do you live?
It's not going to be safe.
What do you mean?
She'd know where I live.
Helena is a very capable magic user. I'm sure she can handle Thomasin. Do you want to get something to eat? We can stop somewhere. On me.
You're very kind, Bianca, but I think I'll walk home.
Are you sure?
It's not too far. I need the exercise. See you tomorrow.
Would you want me to call the guards? I can get you an escort home if you need it.
Trust me, I'll be fine, as you said. Helena is a capable magic user. See you tomorrow at work.
So Jill goes home.
Doors are locked, triple bolted, the windows are barred and bolted, glass frosted, curtains closed, every corner sealed, borderline airtight. Not even a mouse could shoot its way through. Does the fire escape need any coverage? Every room, every exit, every opportunity sealed. I've been hiding for 5 years. For what? All that time wasted. The time I could have spent traveling, finding love and friendship, healing, and moving forward with my life. I've been hiding my own strengths. 5 years without the three of them, free from their prying eyes and sharp claws, free from their wounding words and their harsh punishment. 5 years, the payment for nearly 8 years of torture. These 5 years of freedom, all squandered on a job with no meaning. No one cares about spreadsheets, budgets, stupid office meetings. No one cares about the silly department made to plan parties and parades. If I were to die under this identity, my tombstone would say... If I were to die under this identity, my tombstone would say, "Here lies Jill the accountant. If she could just have more time." And if that's so, that would be a blessing. Whether it's to the past, to the present, or to any far-flung future. Jill is what I'll be. Jill in accounting. No more name changes, no more tears, no more thoughts of them. And if it means I become just another face at the office, so be it.
So be it. Tomorrow is a new day. Yeah, that's right. You got this, Bianca. You can do this. Why on earth am I talking to a mirror when I could be talking to a therapist or something? Might as well make a checklist while I'm awake. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm always awake. First things first, I will call the guards tomorrow. Or maybe Thomasin has some growing pains. Maybe we've all gotten off on the wrong foot. Maybe it's just the stress. Tensions are high after all. If I'm being honest, I should have let Astrid stalk Antoine. He deserved it. But tomorrow is another day.
And tomorrow was indeed another day.
What? Want me to answer it?
Excuse me 1 second. No need. It's my department. But thank you. And could you please point your spear away from the reception desk? Thank you. Kingdom of Perrault Public Relations, Party Planning, and General Royal Headquarters. This is Mina.
Good morning, Mina. How are you? Wait, you're talking to someone? Never mind. Hello, Astrid.
Bianca? What's with the brute squad?
I take offense to that. It's Castle Guard, not...
We had an incident last night, and I felt we needed a little bit of security.
Is this permanent?
I hope not.
Unfortunately, it's a reality.
Speaking of weird things, what are you doing, Cora? It looks like you're scribbling on expensive paper.
As head of royal correspondence, it's my job to scribble on expensive paper.
As you should. Wanna walk to the water cooler together? Or not?
I've got nothing better to do.
Bianca.
So, how are you doing anyway?
Bianca.
Last night was
Bianca.
kind of intense.
I put on some ointment.
Get your attention.
Do you know if our insurance covers magical invisible spiders?
Bianca?
It should. I mean, yes. What's up, Mina?
It's Jill. She's on the phone.
Oh, sorry. Just a second, Cora. I gotta get this. Jill, how's the family? Then what?
Okay, but,
oh, yeah. Totally.
Could you please,
I mean, you already have all the paperwork in, so it wouldn't make much sense.
Bianca, I can just transfer the call to you instead of you lounging on my desk. You've knocked down my picture of a jelly bean bowl I really wanted to buy.
Of course. Yeah, you sound sick right now. So yeah, you can take a sick day if you want to.
Bianca. Oh, Excuse me. Bianca? Could everyone please stop crowding around my desk for once? Social interaction really freaks me out.
All right, Jill. See you later. Mina, is everything all right? You seem kind of freaked out. Here's the phone back. Oh, it seems I've knocked down that picture of yours. Sorry about that.
Yes, you did. Could you please pick it up?
Might as well make the rounds. Pains me to say it, but no meeting today. We're on a castle-mandated time crunch. Shyla, were you hiding in a filing cabinet? How even... You know what? We're in a department where we have flying pigs and screaming teapots. Why do I even bother?
I was hiding next to a filing cabinet. A clever illusion, I gotta say. What do you need?
You've got the paperwork. How we doing? What's the status?
The correspondence department, along with our Bluebird tech, has sent out 19,987 invitations. Sasha's been sending press releases like crazy. And of course, accounting has sent in spreadsheets and calculations.
And what about the magical claims department?
Good question. I've been hiding behind this filing cabinet for about an hour or something, so I don't know where Thomason and / or Helena are.
Great.
Judging by the smoke coming out of the giant shoe conference room, it seems that they're there. Or maybe it's steam. I wouldn't be surprised if Thomason was destroying more teapots. And you didn't hear this from me, but in my opinion, she's definitely not our guest. Either way, the fire alarms haven't gone off just yet.
Might as well check it out. Could some guards follow me? Helena? Thomason? You guys in there? Thomason, good to see you. Why on earth is your hair cotton candy pink?
Oh, I don't know. Ask Helena.
I just wanted to teach her a whimsy spell. Oh, but doesn't it bring out the color in her eyes and the darkness in her heart?
Huh. How are the fireworks going?
What fireworks?
You know, that magic stuff.
It's called deception.
Or whimsy.
Right. And were either whimsy or deception able to come up with anything?
I discovered that making the guests feel happier was considered a war crime.
Well, Thomason, not everyone wants to experience spiders crawling down their back. Judging by the agenda from yesterday, we are trying to prevent a war, not start one.
Fine, whatever.
Speaking of that, Thomason, could you please come to my office?
Judging by the guards, it appears I have no choice.
So, Thomason, have a seat. What you did last night was unacceptable. You can't torture your coworkers. And yes, Cora was in the wrong, but Jill wasn't. You need to, not do that.
Okay.
And it's super serious. If you do anything else like that, you'll have 2 warnings.
Not very effective.
No sass. And you are forbidden from seeing Jill. The guards here will make sure of that.
A bunch of buff dudes isn't gonna stop me.
And that makes 2 warnings. I'll have to write up a warning paper for the advisor now because of that. You're going to have to work with Helena and leave Jill alone, like it or not. Is that understood?
Whatever. What's that drawing on the whiteboard?
It's Gabrielle's artwork. The same piece from yesterday.
It looks like a T-Rex vaulting an elephant.
That's exactly what I said when I saw it. Glad we're on the same page about something. Helena ought to be here any second now. She and a couple of guards will escort you to your desk.
Thomason, dear, it's not nice to keep an old lady waiting. My knees are killing me standing around waiting for you to get here.
I'm here too.
Now go.
Bianca! I almost forgot my lookbook. I've been hiding it in my desk for the past eternity and a half, and I want to show you what I have.
That's not a lookbook. That looks like you stapled 2 copies of War and Peace back to back.
No, it's an in-depth, complete emphasis on depth, millisecond by millisecond style concept for a wedding. And I know that my department is correspondence, but could we please incorporate some of this? It's got everything. Floral arrangements in the shape of letters, contact information for popular bands that sound like indie bands, glitter showers, and the paper that I was going to read from and then dramatically throw away when I was going to propose to Sasha.
Wait, what paper?
It's too cheesy. Ignore it.
You were going to propose to Sasha? When was that supposed to happen?
A couple years ago, but then she met some guy who wore socks and sandals and dated him for like 3 months.
Socks and sandals?
Yeah, tragic, I know. But let's get back to the lookbook. So I'm not saying we need to make it look like a Mardi Gras parade on steroids, but we kind of do. I'm talking about flowers, exotic birds, lots of colors and patterns that would make anyone and everyone happy.
But what about the budget?
I don't know. We could probably get a lot of magic used. Plus, I have this one idea. You're gonna scream when you see it.
A glass slipper?
I know. It's virtually useless. One touch and poof, it's a bunch of shards and a potential lawsuit. But what if we incorporate it into the proposal? We have the prince use it instead of a ring. Rings are for the poor.
A historical reference to the storied Brook Truce?
Yeah, I know. I'm such a nerd. Kind of weird, though, how it all ended because of quirky glasswork.
Yeah. Is there enough in the budget, though?
I'll ask Jill.
Jill's out today. She's not feeling well. At least, that's what she assured me on the phone.
What do you mean?
I have no idea. Listen, I think what you have here is perfect. I know a couple of florists, and Sasha can get in contact with a couple of influencers. Maybe you could show her the concept and she can work something out?
Maybe. I think it'd be best for me to leave out the whole proposal part.
Yeah, don't put that in. Well, get to it.
Jill was not sick, at least not physically, but there was another type of sickness she was going through.
No work, no leaving the apartment, no office. I'm on the highest floor of the building. The only way someone could get up there is...
Oi, lady! Got a message for you!
For the love of... Might as well take it.
Ball, tomorrow night at 6. You are required to attend. Dress is formal.
Is there any way I can not attend?
Are you on your deathbed? You seem healthy.
I'm not feeling good if I can qualify.
Listen, lady, I'm not a doctor. Just do what the invitation says.
Great. Just lovely. Thanks, Bluebird.
My name's Bike. It's short for Bikel. Thanks for the muffin.
Bikel. Huh. Okay. But formal in this economy? If this is another Bluebird, I swear to hell...
Yes, it's me. Why on earth are these windows barred? Was there a break-in?
No! And why are you... How are you here?
Lunch break, we'll call it. I was popping by to make sure you're doing all right. It's been a hectic day.
Sure sounds like it. I just got an invitation to the ball. Do you know if life threatened by mysterious forces would qualify as an excuse to get out of the ball?
This is quite a conundrum, Jill dear. I can ask Shyla if there's any form of fine print for the ball invitation. Still not sure why you can't just say food poisoning.
I guess. I just need to lie down for 2 months if that's okay.
Mind if I come in to talk?
You want, I guess.
Such an, interestingly decorated apartment. Mind if I ask why there's furniture stacked up to the ceiling? Is this what the youth are into decor-wise? It looks like a fantasy OSHA violation waiting to happen to me, but I might just be old-fashioned.
Trying to delay the inevitable?
That's some dark stuff you're carrying, Jill. I know a good therapist. Her name is Sam, and she's a few towns over. I'll give you her card later, but back on topic. You don't have a dress. Do you have some bed sheets or a curtain I can use for a spell?
Sure, but what about your lunch break? Do you want me to get you anything?
Oh, no thank you. I appreciate your kindness. They won't miss me at the office long. After all, I live there.
What?
Pass me the curtain and the sheets. It's time for some whimsy.
Give me a second. I think I have something tucked away in the closet.
Closet? Why on earth would Helena be in a closet?
Do you mean a metaphorical or...
My birds! Is she eating them?
Astrid, calm down. She probably isn't eating your bird.
Move out of the way, Bianca. My birds are in danger. Helena, come out with your hand. Wait, she's not even in there. Where is she?
According to the schedule from 2003, she usually has a lunch break that ends in approximately 6 minutes.
She promised me a scone. She'll be back soon.
It's no big deal. She needs a break. She deserves one.
Gabrielle, did she say where she went?
She said she was going out. I just asked her to pick me up an artisanal scone.
Tell me the truth, Scribbler. You know where she went.
What if I do? What are you gonna do, torture me? I went through art school. There's nothing you can do that will break my spirit more than that.
Yikes. Okay, fine, whatever.
I'm back. Here's your scone, Gabrielle. Thomason will have to go upstairs to help the servants with the decor.
Where were you?
At the bakery. Now, come along.
Back to work, everyone. We're on a deadline.
And they all went back to work. In a normal story, this would be the end. But we've only just started our conundrum. By the time the clock struck 3 in the morning, the office was still packed with people. The ballroom was decorated as Cora's lookbook permitted, but there was far more than even Bianca thought would be possible.
Bianca, could I use your whiteboard real quick? It's important.
What?
I need to use the whiteboard. I just came up with my newest piece for Monday.
Monday? What about Monday? That's not even real.
You need sleep.
Yeah, maybe I do. You know something, Gabrielle? I'm gonna miss you the most when this place shuts down.
Well, you'll, always be in my art.
No. Memory is just an illusion made to sell timepieces. I mean the place. It's going places.
Technically, yeah, we are going places. We have a ball planned in a week.
Gabrielle, you're not picking up what I'm putting down. I thought I told you all about it earlier.
No, I don't think you did. If you'll excuse me, I'll go to my art, and you to your restful slumber.
If she doesn't know, everyone else might not. Might as well tell him. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I please have the attention of the class? Tonight might be our last night, and I intend to say goodbye to every one of...
Bianca, no!
Bianca, yes, Cora. I need to be honest with everyone.
Could Helena provide a sleeping spell? Hold on, is she even here? She isn't. Oh, boy.
So remember that jerk, Antoine? Well, turns out he wanted to tell me we're all gonna be fired if that ball fails. No pressure, am I right? Astrid, I should have let you punch him in the face. And before you all get mad, it's not my department doing all that. Oops, it's the upstairs doing. Go be mad at them. We're being downsized. So Shyla, hope you can live without those filing cabinets. Hope you all are cool with cutting down on buying coffee and driving carriages, because we are going under. You know what? You all should have known. You can all leave for the night. See you at the ball later.
Rough night, Bianca?
Nah, everything is peachy keen. I haven't slept in forever.
Oh, Bianca, dear. I wish I could take this pain away. I remember when you were just a little upstart, here with plans and binders full of ideas. You've changed. Hopefully this sleeping spell can help.
Another spell, huh?
Thomason, I thought you left.
No, not yet. Where were you during lunch?
How many times do I have to say at the bakery to satisfy you? I can't really remember the details. and I think it would be best if you didn't pry again. Go.
You were with Ella. Tell the truth.
I don't know anyone by that name.
Ella Jillian Tarantula, my stepsister. I don't like liars. I know you're friendly with her.
I know a person named Jill, but she doesn't have that last name.
Helena, I am trying my hardest not to tear you limb by limb. Where is she? Bianca, do you know who Ella Jillian Tarantula is? You hire, don't you?
Why does everyone think I hire? I don't... Ugh, doesn't matter. That doesn't even sound like a real name, Thomason. It sounds like an indie band.
There's no need to involve Bianca. She's innocent.
I was innocent once too. Does that even matter now?
Bianca has nothing to do with this. Keep your magic away from her.
Tell me where Ella Jillian Tarantula is, or I'll make sure Bianca never wakes up ever again.
This Ella Jillian Tarantul. I can show you where she will be in a matter of hours. I can't show her now, but you must promise not to harm Bianca and this person you speak of.
If you show me her, I won't, but I can't make any promises.
Who's at my window?
Lady, this is kinda urgent. Open up!
Michael? It's Saturday. You should...
No time to explain. Leave the apartment immediately.
How? What about the ball?
I don't have the answers. Get out.
Understandable. Let me grab the dress and go.
Okay, wait. Why are you going out through the fire exit?
It's an emergency, isn't it? That's what fire exits are for. Gotta kick off these bars. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3! I guess I should have actually contacted someone to do them. They're so flimsy.
I guess. Good luck out there, lady.
It's not lady. Just call me Jill, and he's gone. Such a weird bird. Might as well get out of here as soon as possible.
I thought you would be here.
Well, she's not. I don't like liars, Helena. Ella lied and look at her. Living under a fake identity, a fake job. I bet you don't even know who she is.
I do know who she is. She's one of the most hard-working people I know. Thomason, you need to let sleeping dogs lie and stop with this buffoonery.
I spent 5 years thinking about the consequences of my actions. I thought I was in the right, and here you are trying to negate all my trauma for convenience. I've had enough of this. If I'm gonna chase her down, I might as well make a trap. So, take a load off, Helena. We're gonna wait until the ball. Ella will go, and we'll do the same thing.
Jill, not Ella! I hope Bianca is okay.
Back in the office.
Wow. What was that weird feeling? Was it being well rested? That's new. What day is today? It's Saturday. Good. Wait, it's Saturday. The ball is today. Why am I still here in my office?
Hey, lady!
A bluebird? On the weekend? How weird.
I thought you were a hostage. The old fairy boy made it seem like that was the case.
A what?
The fairy lady is a hostage by that creepy witch girl. They're searching for a girl.
Jill?
I guess. Yeah.
So that's why Jill's been acting so weird. Ugh, if Thomason's going after her again, then there's no time to lose. I have to find her first.
Find who?
Jill! You're all right. What's with the ball gown tucked under your arm? I mean, it looks nice.
Helena made it. I was told to leave my apartment, and I thought I could camp out here for a while. Mind if I make some coffee?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Could you make me a cup too while you're at it? 20 sugars, a splash of oat milk, and a bit of cinnamon, please. I need to relax.
Sure. So, what happened last night?
I screwed up. I told everyone that we're going to be downsized after tonight.
I know. The budget's been a bit lacking lately.
You knew? Oh, thank God. Wait, why didn't you tell me?
Didn't want to kill your vibe.
Speaking of killing off vibes, Thomason said she's looking for a girl with a weird name or an indie band. No idea what she was saying. Ella Jill Tarantul? Do you know her?
No, the funny thing is, okay, I am her. Here's your coffee.
No kidding. I thought your name was Jillian.
Witness protection program thing. They let me change it after that incident 5 years ago.
Tell you what, do you want to go to the ball together? It's in a couple hours. I have a spare outfit somewhere in the office. I think most of my wardrobe is in the office at this point. We can just hang out and watch the place burn down. Metaphorically, of course. I don't think we
Have the budget for pyrotechnics. And, you know what, sure. I've got nothing to lose at this point.
A couple of hours pass, waiting for the beginning of the ball to end all balls. The 20th birthday of Prince Charles the 34th, the surprise engagement to Princess Elidia, and the celebration of a tenuous truce. For most people, this would be a headache. It certainly gave me one. Oh, my goodness. Well, we'll have to see how it all ends.
Bianca, you're shaking. Are you okay?
This is amazing. Cora's lookbook is really amazing. I can't...
What are you doing? Do you need me to call a medic?
Let me have a moment.
Okay, but I don't know why you're kneeling right now.
We really did this. I am so proud of us.
Ah, the stable girls, shocked at the most basic displays we could afford.
I'm gonna ignore that.
You're blocking the walkway.
Well, Jill, don't you look sweeter than a cherry pie? Is that boy bothering you?
No, he's just...
Don't you worry your sweet little head. I'll give him a reminder.
Ah, the farm girl. Surprised you're not wearing burlap, but...
He had it coming.
I think he was supposed to be a greeter.
Then he's not doing a good job. I'll take over from here. See you at the party later.
Presenting Bianca and Jill from PR.
Thanks, Astrid. Just look at the place.
All these flowers, feathers, silks, bubble-shaped lights?
A floral arrangement in the shape of letters.
Happy birthday, Prince Charles. Underneath that, put the 34th. I think they messed up the order. It says underneath that, put the 34th.
Accidents happen. But look at all this. We did all this.
We really did.
Cora, you really did it. This whole place looks immaculate.
Millisecond by millisecond, Bianca. It's no royal wedding, but it's something. Have you seen Sasha?
We just got here.
If we see her, we'll let you know. I think I see Gabrielle coming in with her rolling whiteboard, which she probably should have left in the office, but...
I think we should grab a chair while we still can. It's going to be difficult to find a place to sit. This table ought to do it. There's enough chairs for everyone in the office to sit at. Too bad it's all covered in flowers. This must be a nightmare for someone if you're allergic to pollen or whatever.
They're actually fake flowers. I wasn't sure if anyone would die from pollen allergies.
But didn't that cost?
I had some things in mind. Here comes Sasha! Okay, you got this, Cora. It's just Sasha from work, and she's wearing a ball gown. And, you can do this. You can ask her to dance and not be weird. You got this. I had some things in mind.
Hey, Cora.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sasha. You look, looking good.
I wonder why everyone's standing up right now.
It's the king.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Presenting King Charles the 33rd.
He looks really old. Do you think he's being propped up by necromancy or something?
Good evening, my fellow subjects. We are here to celebrate a most auspicious day for our kingdom, the birth of my son, Prince Charles the 34th. As you know, he is my son, and he is supposed to be here with me whenever I am present to show all of you that he is my son and the prince, and it should give you a good hint.
There's people coming in still, lots of them.
Astrid seems to be mum right now. Maybe she's just clearing her vocal cords or something. Or maybe she doesn't want to interrupt.
And why did she just fall to the ground?
Maybe she's exhausted?
I've seen her do more strenuous things than yell out names. But there's this pair coming in, and they're not formally dressed at all.
Bianca, it's them.
Anything to protect them. And thus why our emblem is a comically large spoon. But of course, I would be bereft if I did not introduce my son and our future king, Prince Charles the 34th.
Sup, Dad? Whoa, this place looks totally bodacious, bruh. Went all out. Totally tubular.
Look at what he's wearing. He's wearing socks and sandals. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Sasha, your ex wore socks and sandals, right?
Yeah, why?
What's his name, Charles?
Now that you mention it, wait. Oh my god.
Whoa, is that Sasha? Hey, babe. It's been a while. How have you been?
Can I leave?
Now, son, let me finish my speech. I have 2 more rolls of parchment to go through.
Sure, Dad, bruh. I'm gonna sit down here for a bit if that's cool.
But I would be remiss if I did not introduce a very special guest.
Please kneel if you are able to. Presenting Her Royal Highness, the Princess Aledia of the city-state of Anderson.
Hi, everyone. Great to see you all.
Thomason and Helena are still walking. Everyone's kneeling. Who does Thomason think she is?
Again, please kneel if you are able to. It is the custom.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Helena's kneeling. Thomason's not. Oh no.
Please kneel.
I kneel for no one.
Well, I think we should bring in some guards. She just threw a battalion of guards out of the window? Is this normal in Parole?
Is this like part of the entertainment?
Where's Ella Jill Tarantula? I don't want to repeat myself. I know she's here.
There's no need to throw around guards. I'm right here.
Excellent. This shouldn't take too long then. Now, tell me, Ella, why don't you tell the whole kingdom the truth? Putting me, Mommy Dearest, and my older sister in exile, well, you got to stay and hide like the coward that you are.
I am not a coward.
You're not? Huh.
I'm calling the guards.
Thomason, you and your mother made my life a living hell ever since Dad died. You were the reason why you were exiled. You tortured me. You put me through trials no human should ever go through.
I lost a father, too. I lost years of my life trying to get better at my magic, and here you are. You exiled us. You are a coward, Ella.
My name is not Ella. I'm Jill. I take back every tear I ever shed, every sleepless night, every single thing. I take back every bit of energy I ever spent on you.
You're what?
I am Jill.
Get off me, you brutes. Do you know who I am? I'm Thomason Tarantula, Get your mitts off of me!
Whoa. That was, like, weird. But, like, cool weird? Why are we all, like, kneeling anyway?
I don't even know why I'm here.
Who are you anyway? Like...
The meet cute celebration. Oh no, it's not going according to plan. Thought I could throw in a love story, but... Ugh.
Who says? Hey, Sasha, question?
What? Wait, are you kneeling? But not because of the rules of kneeling or... Ah!
Sasha, I know that we've been on and off as a couple, and even though all I have is this glass shoe centerpiece, I still want to say that I love you, and I want to grow old with you. And also, I want to marry you, if that's totally cool.
I'll take it.
Bianca! Oh, are you okay, sweetie?
Helena, I'm just glad you're okay.
My ex just got proposed to on my birthday. That's not really cash money, but like, it's okay, I guess. This is weird.
My dad just told me that this was going to be a fun night, and I'm thoroughly confused.
Don't look at me. I didn't make any of this happen.
So, can we start the actual party then?
Well, I suppose.
And so the party went forward. And while the political marriage bit did not pan out as they hoped, it was a semi-decent night. And it was a whimsical night despite everything. But the clock struck 12 at night, and the revelers streamed out. The staff at the Kingdom of Peralt's Public Relations and General Headache Curing did not see each other until Monday morning.
One last team meeting, all. Bring it in.
Want me to pass out the agendas or lead in calisthenics?
No, just take a seat, everyone. We did a phenomenal job on Saturday, despite everything. I am so proud of each and every one of you for all the hard work you put in. And while this department will be no more, the memories will not. We're all going to go on different adventures.
I'll have to move again.
Helena will finally get to retire. Cora and Sasha can finally get married and start up a party planning venture together. Gabrielle, your art will always be phenomenal. Astrid already got hired as the royal announcer. Shyla, I know you'll always find a library. Wait a second, Mina?
Yes?
Why are you holding a sandal? And why does it have the royal emblem?
I don't know. Okay, you caught me. We're going out for coffee after this. He left this at my place.
Good for you. I'm glad you're returning his shoe.
Bianca, I don't really think you understand the context, but that's okay.
I don't, but nonetheless, I'm glad to work with you all. It's going to be a weird few months for me. I'm probably going to do absolutely nothing. And that is perfectly fine for me. I've never been able to do absolutely anything but work for almost all of my life. So this isn't really a goodbye. It's a hope that maybe if the time comes, we can all see each other again. So, the meeting is now adjourned.
Hello, I'm Carly Campbell, and you just listened to a 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair exclusive radio drama, The Royal Pains. The Royal Pains was written, directed, and produced by me, Carly Campbell. The sound effects are courtesy of freesound.org, and the music you've heard is from the Manhattan Production Audio at manhattan.sourceaudio.com. In order of appearance, the cast is Brandon Woods as the narrator, Catherine Knight Diaz as Jill, Brittany Morgan as Cora, Norris Packard as Michael the Bluebird, Nicole Eliza Chase as Bianca, Seraphic Siren as Helena and Teapot, Jada Miles as Mina, Becca Greenberg as Sasha, Paige Elena as Astrid, Emily Hovermail as Shyla, Scarlett Lorano Seppin as Gabrielle, Andrew William as Antoine, Asia Dione as Thomasin, Danny Spiller as the guards, Blake Hussey as King Charles XXXIII, Thomas Nera as Prince Charles XXXIV, and Jamie V.O. as Princess Lydia. The creator of this production would like to thank Casting Call Club for their assistance in the casting process, as well as the team at WMSC for their support, in addition to listeners like you. Thank you.